Hello. Hi. Thanks for joining. Yeah, lots of people coming in. If you want to drop who you are, where you're coming from in the chat, then I can announce you. Doing a little bit of a radio talk bit until 35 when we're going to start, so that everyone is here and ready. Yeah, well, let me introduce my plants. This is my parsley. Isn't he gorgeous? And my basil, who smells lovely, great with sauces. You'll get used to my voice throughout the next 45 minutes. I do apologize. Let's have some. Ooh. Just realized some people have actually taken up my offer to call out where you are. So, Kate Thompson from our Duke of Edinburgh, our participants. John Henning, NI Chair, Lantra. Sorry if I don't call out all of you because there's a lot of people. We've got Charlene McKeown from Keep Northern Ireland Beautiful. Hello, Charlene. Thank you for joining. Let's have a fun fact about animals. Louisa, with your fingers, please pick a number between 1 and 8.
7.
7.
I was going to pick 1.
Seahorses mate for life, and when they travel, they hold each other's tails. So there's a fun fact about seahorses. We've got Beach Clon School. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Sorry if I'm not. Mark and Trish. Hello, Ben Rees. Hello, Deirdre. Hello, Rachel. Hello, all of you. Thank you for coming. Let's have a fact about plants. So, vanilla, the flavor, comes from an orchid. Vanilla planifolia. And don't know if you know, but Northern Ireland has quite a lot of orchids, so I thought that was fun. This one's for shouting out to my boy Connor on the Youth Forum. He's allergic to cats. If you're allergic to cats too, you're not allergic to their hair. You're allergic to their saliva. They just happen to lick themselves so much. Yes, Connor, I see you in there in the chat. Shout out to you. Who loves squirrels? I love squirrels. Red squirrels, you know, with the little ear tufts. Squirrels will adopt other squirrel babies if they are abandoned. And squirrels plant thousands of new trees every year because they forget where they store most of their acorns. So thank you, squirrels. Keep up the good work. Hi, Dakota from Our Bright Future. I love squirrels too. Yes, keep it up.
Keep up that squirrel loving.
Up that squirrel loving. Let's go for a little bit of an international flavor. So banana is an Arabic word for fingers. Congratulations, you've just learned an Arabic word today. Cool. Well, that is 7:35, so we will get started now. You don't want to really listen to me talk all night. We're going to listen to lots of other people. So first, I'm Arwen, and with me also is Louisa. We are both members of the Grassroots Challenge Youth Forum, and we will be your hosts tonight. So welcome, thank you for coming. It may be on Zoom this year, but we hope you have a good time. You can sit back in your pajamas, relax and listen. So an overview of the night, we have the 2020 highlights video, my personal favorite. I haven't seen any of the videos this year. Keep an eye out for me and see if my hair changes, because is it long? Is it short? Is it pink? We don't really know. Yeah, we also have an update from our evaluation report, more on that. We got some goodwill messages from politicians to TV spokespersons, and we have our special guest and fellow Youth Forum member, Dara McAnulty, and of course the awards themselves. Are you getting an award? Are you watching other people get awards? Both fun. Let's find out. On to Louisa.
So, hi, I'm Louisa. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're both very excited, as you can probably tell. I also it's been great in the chat so far, and would like to encourage you to keep that up. And me and Arwen will be keeping an eye on that and interacting with it. So if there's any comments you've got about anything that's going on in the video, please keep an eye on the chat and feel free to drop something in there. We're going to show you the 2020 highlights video for the Grassroots Challenge now, so over to that.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Connor. Welcome to the Grassroots Challenge highlights video.
We would like to tell you some of the amazing ways which Grassroots Challenge has helped make a positive impact on wildlife, young people and the environment.
The Grassroots project has been involved with the Young Farmers Clubs of Ulster, helping to facilitate workshops, training sessions and club nights.
And now over to Leah to tell us more.
Hello, my name is Leah and I've been a member of Cllr Young Farmers for 10 years now. Through Young Farmers, I've been able to develop my skills both socially and professionally. We were recently awarded our Eco Award through the work we have done as a club. Through Grassroots, I've been able to use my safe use of pesticide training and hedgerow planting on my home farm. In November 2019, I was awarded the Young Farmer of the Year Awards through the Grassroots celebration event. In September this year, I hosted a Youth Forum meeting allowing Grassroots and the Agricultural Minister Edwin Poots to come out to my farm to discuss pressing issues in our environment. Not only has Grassroots encouraged me to be more involved with the environmental sector, it has also helped me meet a lot of more like-minded people with different backgrounds.
Now over to Reese, who got involved with the project through the Duke of Edinburgh Award.
Hi, I'm Reese and I have taken part in many volunteering days here at the Vista allotments through the Grassroots project as part of my Gold Duke of Edinburgh. Attending these days has helped me gain and further develop my conservation skills, as well as meet other people with similar interests. The Grassroots project has highlighted the importance of conservation and has made me realise that a career in conservation is something that I'm extremely interested in.
And now to hear about the special schools and their project.
My name's Brendan Grew and I'm a teacher at Harbourne School in Belfast. Each year the Grassroots Challenge has had the opportunity to work with special schools. Here at Harbourne we've been very, very lucky to take part in some fantastic outdoor practical activities such as biodiversity surveys, the building of bat and bird boxes, creating mini beast homes, and also the opportunity to plant trees and sow some wildflowers. It's been brilliant for our pupils, they've learnt a lot.
Early on in the Grassroots project, it was clear that young people required a platform for their voices to be heard loud and clear. Therefore, the Youth Forum was established.
The Youth Forum is an extremely important aspect of the project. It gives young adults the opportunity to raise and discuss issues at regular meetings.
We also help in other ways to get the voices of young people heard.
Over to Owen to tell you a bit more.
Hi, I am Owen and I am a Youth Forum representative for the Our Bright Future programme. As a representative, I have the opportunity to meet a whole range of like-minded people from over 30 different Our Bright Future projects. Last year, I even got a chance to go over to England to take part in an Our Bright Future conference.
Currently, Ulster Wildlife is leading on the Our Bright Future 3 key policy asks. Over to Ellie and Dakota to tell you a little bit more.
Hi, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Dakota, and we're both Our Bright Future members with the Grassroots project. This project has 3 main asks. Ask 1 is about learning in and about nature. This ask calls for the government to produce guidance for schools, stating that at least an hour per day of lesson time should be spent outdoors. Ask 2 is about support for environmental jobs. This ask calls on the government to fund a future jobs scheme which would allow the environmental sector to support more young people getting into environmental conservation, horticulture and other careers. Ask 3, to be heard and to play an active role in society. This ask calls on employers, schools, businesses, the government and charities to pay more attention to the needs of young people and the environment.
The Grassroots Challenge aims to deliver a goal of engaging with and empowering young people to get involved with their local environment and to be a voice for change.
Dr. Karen Kerr of the School of Social Sciences, Education and Social Work from Queen's sat down with some of the members in Ulster Wildlife Grassroots Challenge for some focus groups to see if those goals are currently being met.
So, what did I find out then? Well, lots of really interesting things. First of all, I found out that the Grassroots Challenge programme was positive across all of the things that it set out to do. The young people who took part felt that they were much more connected to nature at the end of the programme. They also had much greater awareness of sustainability issues and also said that they would really now like to take part in many more environmental actions. And they said that this was because they really enjoyed doing activities like this and also because they really understood the importance of such environmental action. Many of the young people who took part also said that they felt much more confident with regard to their leadership competencies, which was really super finding. So whilst the young people who took part really enjoyed the Grassroots Challenge activities and could absolutely see the benefit of such activities and the importance of such activities, they did talk quite a lot about the fact that there are a lack of such opportunities here in Northern Ireland for them to take part in environmental activities. Many of them said that if these activities do exist, perhaps they are not well publicised. Many young people also said that there's actually a general lack of awareness amongst their peer group for environmental issues. And therefore they said that increasing such opportunities is so important. This evaluation presents strong evidence for stakeholders in helping them to see the importance of making sure that such opportunities are increased for our young people in Northern Ireland in terms of environmental action.
And now to hear from the Grassroots Project staff members.
Two things have stood out for me throughout the project. One has been that it's not always about the number of young people that we've worked with, but giving young people the opportunity to take part over a period of time. And also giving young people the opportunity to make decisions and giving them real responsibility about how the project is developed, what projects they deliver, but also how we celebrate this, the Grassroots Challenge through our annual celebration event and awards.
It's really inspiring seeing many of these young people who, before they started doing their Duke of Edinburgh's or their Joint Award initiatives, may not have been terribly involved in wildlife and nature, but when they finish, many of them become very avid naturalists.
I've learned a lot about the obstacles that farmers face on a daily basis and challenges of incorporating environmental farming and profitable, but I'm always really impressed by the enthusiasm to achieve both.
It has been lovely to see how children who are anxious and fearful about some animals, for example the bat, when they get up close and meet a bat in person, their fear dissipates and wonder, a sense of wonder takes over. So that has been wonderful.
My time on the Grassroots Challenge has showed me how adaptable and resilient young people really are. Even during a global pandemic, young members of the project got involved with so many different aspects in order to help benefit both the environment and native wildlife. So for that, thank you very much.
I hope you've enjoyed listening to us today and seeing all of the Grassroots Challenge has achieved. I feel that the challenge has helped people both young and old to learn a bit more about nature, a bit more about the environment and a bit more about themselves. I've really enjoyed taking part in new experiences and putting on awards night, which have been great crack.
Through the Grassroots Challenge, we've all made friends for life. By being part of the Grassroots Challenge, we all work together as a team, and it's taught me about how to preserve the environment for the future. A personal highlight for me would be a trip over to Yorkshire to visit another Our Bright Future project, along with a bird ringing day.
For the future, I hope to see that the project continues to grow and continues to involve more young people to be a real force for change in Northern Ireland. Here's to the future of the Grassroots Challenge.
Oh, wasn't that just great? Makes you feel all warm and snuggly inside, doesn't it? How do you feel, Louisa?
I was smiling ear to ear the whole time. It's great.
Yeah.
So, someone in the chat said it's really uplifting. I felt the same. I was just like grinning the entire time. It's lovely to see everyone as well.
That's what you want to see, isn't it? All right. So that was a great start to our webinar. Next, we have a little bit more about the evaluation report launch, which may not seem much, but could be more interesting than you think. So hopefully that video will start. Fingers crossed.
Good evening, everyone. Hi everyone, I'm Gareth, and I am so delighted to launch the QUB evaluation report for the Ulster Wildlife Grassroots Challenge programme. Hopefully, this video will give you an insight into the amazing work the Grassroots Challenge do and how it's affected me personally. I thought the Grassroots Challenge was just another part of my Duke of Ed award, but it was so much more. It was an opportunity to meet new people, to connect with nature, to learn. It empowered me as a young person and showed me how I can help nature and the environment and have a great time doing it. This is why I'm so excited to see that all my thoughts are echoed in this report by Dr. Karen Kerr, and I encourage everyone to read the evaluation and see how young people love and need the Grassroots Challenge. Thank you very much.
That was great, thank you. I'm now going to introduce some Goodwill messages that we've received from some people you may recognise and some not, but we're really grateful to have all of these, so we thought we'd show them to you now. Just going to disappear again.
Good evening everyone, and I'm honoured to have been asked to address tonight's awards ceremony, where the hard work and efforts of your members and organisations over the last year is recognised and honoured. Congratulations to all of tonight's nominees, and let me offer my best wishes to everyone at Ulster Wildlife, and in particular all of those involved in the Grassroots Challenge, for a successful event tonight, despite the current restrictions. And it is encouraging to know so many of our young people who feel passionate enough in caring for our environment to turn their passion into actions and get actively involved and take part in Ulster Wildlife's Grassroots Challenge programme. This commendable programme does so much good work on getting young people engaged and involved in protecting, preserving and safeguarding our countryside, our wildlife and the environment in general, and it is appropriate therefore that we recognise and honour their efforts. It is a credit to our young people that they are actively taking the initiative and their efforts are beginning to show real, tangible results. You all deserve a big thank you. As we confront Northern Ireland's environmental challenges, it is imperative that we continue to seek and pursue effective initiatives and programmes that include and engage young people. We require initiatives that not only foster an appreciation and respect for nature and the adoption of sustainable life choices, but which also help young people gain skills for the employment, whilst also promoting their personal health and well-being, and programmes that Ulster Wildlife and its many partners promote are to be encouraged and applauded. In September I spent a very enjoyable morning at Shamrock Vale Farm in the company of a number of Ulster Wildlife's young eco-champions. This occasion was the presentation of the prestigious Eco Club Green Flag to the Listen American Young Farmers Club. What struck me that morning was that everybody, all of the young people across the province, are working hard, often unheralded, in numerous programmes and initiatives aimed at protecting and safeguarding our environment, raising awareness of topical environment issues and providing leadership in tackling today's environmental problems. And it goes without saying that 2020 has been an exceptional year for all the wrong reasons. And as we struggle to adapt in this emerging post-19 COVID world, shaping a green recovery from COVID-19 can provide some much needed opportunities to address challenges faced by young people and the environment alike. Greater environmental awareness, knowledge and skills are central to a green recovery from COVID-19 pandemic. So programmes like the Grassroots Challenge can facilitate our responses to the green challenges that all of us as a community face. With regard to the many community environmental issues we face, it is my firm belief that young people have a pivotal and central role to play. Young people here today are the teachers, nurses, builders, planners, entrepreneurs, farmers, public representatives and all of the other professionals of tomorrow. Just as the environment is present all around us, so too our knowledge and awareness of that environment must be all pervasive. Getting our young people informed now with both local and global environmental solutions, as well as having been acquainted and engaged in some measures with solutions, programmes and initiatives as to how we can address these challenges is vital for all of us and for future generations. In other words, informing, engaging and working with young people today can ensure in part an informed and actively aware working population tomorrow. Programmes that give our young people opportunities to get out in the open, which provide hands-on experience in tackling local environmental issues, whether it be tree planting, conservation or litter picks, are nothing short of priceless. They can literally open up whole new worlds. They can reveal richness and value of our local habitats. They can install civic pride. They equip those involved with new skills, and very quickly those involved realise the more that they put in, the more they get back in return. That is why initiatives such as Grassroots Challenge are to be encouraged, supported and commended. Today's young people are undoubtedly the most tech savvy ever. Therefore, I'd encourage all of you to put those skills to good use and respond when possible to government consultation exercises. My department, the Department of Agriculture, Environment and Rural Affairs, is due to publish the draft Northern Ireland Environment Strategy and the draft Green Growth Strategy consultation papers in the spring. And I'd urge each of you to read and respond to both documents, as we are particularly keen to hear from our young people. Once again, congratulations to all the nominees this evening, and well done to all the winners. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Malachy O'Hara. I'm the Deputy Leader of the Green Party in Northern Ireland and a Councillor for Castle District Electoral Area in Belfast. I just want to give a shout out to everybody at Ulster Wildlife, the teachers, the facilitators, the young people who are working so hard in the face of so much adversity to protect and enhance nature amidst the climate and biodiversity crisis. This year you've had the added complication of a global pandemic, which has caused irrevocable changes to our society. But I think one of the silver linings amid all of that tragedy is that people have found a newfound respect for their green spaces, public spaces, nature and the environment around them. So I know you're working hard to capitalise on that. I had the privilege of being part of an event in August, which was Our Bright Future, being lobbied by some of your fantastic young people. So keep up the great work, and here's to a better environment, enhancing our biodiversity and protecting nature. Thank you.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for inviting me to join you this evening at this celebration event. My name is Thompson and I'm the Director for the Duke of Edinburgh's Award in Northern Ireland. 2020 has certainly brought challenges to us all, but I want to say a huge thank you to Ulster Wildlife for all their work continuing to support young people through the Grassroots Challenge. I also want to commend all of the young people who have taken part in the Grassroots Challenge this year for their perseverance and tenacity in keeping going and achieving so much. You really are an inspiration to us all. I'm not going to hold you up much longer, but in closing I just want to congratulate all of the young people receiving awards this evening, and I hope you have a great time. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zita McNaugher and I'm the Young Farmers Clubs of Ulster President. I really like the Grassroots Challenge as it teaches young farmers new skills, and these new skills they can use on the farm or in their local communities to make an impact on the environment. I think what impresses me the most is the engagement and enthusiasm from both the staff at Ulster Wildlife but also from the young farmers members.
Hello, Ben Fogle here with a very important message to all the young people on the Ulster Wildlife Grassroots Challenge project. I want to tell you how inspirational you have been and to thank you all for the amazing work that you've done over the last 5 years to benefit local wildlife, the environment and to help deliver change. It's young people like you that will make a huge, profound difference to the future. So from me and from the wildlife, thank you.
Extra smiling. Oh, weren't those videos great? Yeah. Every year we are making a bigger impact, and it just keeps getting better and better. Shout out to Edwin Poots, who we've really developed a friendship, and just listening to his video and you know what he thought and all the great things he was saying about the environment. I hope that we have lots of bright things in our future. So onwards, we have a update from the young people involved in our Bright Future campaigning, and I will let them tell you what they've been up to.
So here's a quick update of what we have been up to with the Our Bright Future campaign. We've had a very busy 6 months of training on environmental campaigning skills, meetings with politicians, liaising with other environmental organizations and social media engagement. The training program delivered by Stratagem walked us through how to develop a campaign plan and how to engage with politicians and gain their commitment to our 3 asks. As soon as the training sessions finished, we went out there and met with political leaders from a range of political parties. We met with the Deputy Leader of the Green Party, Mal O'Hara, the UUP MLA, Robbie Butler, Alex Easton from the DUP, and Andrew Muir from the Alliance Party. We were pleased to win their support. They thought our proposals were very valuable and were keen to see them implemented in Northern Ireland. We were pleased to also have the Minister for the Environment and Agriculture, Mr. Edwin Poots. We meet a few of our representatives. The discussions focused on the opportunity to create green jobs in Northern Ireland, since we need to achieve ambitious climate and biodiversity targets. We are now in the process of arranging a meeting with the Minister for Education, Mr. Peter Weir, to discuss Ask One regarding more education in and about nature. It was also exciting to do some outreach work. We liaised with other youth organizations to explore how we can collaborate in certain areas. For example, we met Peter Hall in relation to the Youth Assembly and representative from the Youth Climate Action Group as part of the Climate Coalition for Northern Ireland. And I acted as Northern Ireland Youth Ambassador for the virtual Youth Climate Summit, an educational event on climate-related issues aimed at UK teachers and pupils. We also ran a social media day to raise awareness of our work. The event was made possible by different people following up on contacts they had made throughout the project, and it was great fun and very successful, so we plan to follow up with a similar event. As you can see, it's been a really varied program. It's helped us develop our environmental leadership skills, and the support and guidance we have received from the Ulster Wildlife team has been invaluable. I've really enjoyed making new friendships with young people who are equally passionate about the environment, and it's been very rewarding to see that we are making a real impact by putting environmental issues on the political agenda.
Thank you, and thanks, Sandra. That was really good. It was such a good summary as well, covered everything there. We're now going to hear from our special guest speaker, who is Dara McAnulty. He's the award-winning writer of the Diary of a Young Naturalist, which came out this May. He's also a fellow Grassroots Challenge Youth member and personal inspiration to myself. I saw he did his first speech 4 years ago at the first awards evening, and ever since then he's just been like completely inspiring, and he's such an example to follow for like to see, like he's such a good example for everyone to follow. His book was published in May, and it's already won an award for the Wainwright Prize for Nature Writing, and it's been nominated for many others. So without further ado, I'm going to give over to him because he's a much better speech maker than I am. Thanks, Dara.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dara McAnulty, and hello. Okay, so I need to recollect my thoughts and bring myself into the present. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my speech for the Grassroots Challenge celebration event. I remember that first day it was actually the first ever speech I had ever done. The first time I had spoken out about those things that I'm so passionate about was at the Ulster Wildlife, at the first ever celebration event. And that basically unlocked this idea that we can make a difference as young people through our words and through speaking out about these issues that mean so much to us. And to reflect on the Grassroots Challenge has meant so much to me to be able to talk to young people about these issues, and being on the Youth Forum to organize how all of this can be achieved. And these, in my mind, this group of people, this group of incredible people who have put their heart and their soul into trying to protect our natural environment, it fills my heart with hope and determination for the future that we can make a difference. And it shows the importance of working together and coming together as a community of nature lovers, and to look to the future with wide open eyes and believe, yes, we can do it, we can make a difference. and putting nature and that our wondrous, wondrous world, because that world is so interconnected and detailed and interdependent, and if one bit of it goes, everything just falls apart and we're left with just ashes. And to be able to take part in this incredible initiative to show that it makes me proud to be a young person. And I'd like to wish everyone luck for the future, and to just keep on loving nature. Thank you so much.
I'm clapping for everybody in the audience because I'm sure they're all clapping too. Thank you so much, Dara. As the comments are coming in, well said. Yeah, me, Louisa and Dara go back. I remember the first Youth Forum meeting, we were all there. And just since then, every subsequent meeting, the growth that everyone's showing, that I've seen myself, like I couldn't have done this 3 years ago. Are you kidding me? This is terrifying. So it really gives me hope that, you know, the world can grow too. Like if a small group can do this and do so much change and it brings so much joy, then, you know, what does that say about the future? Yeah,
the possibility.
Really happy. Okay, well, big moment of the night. Is it your big moment? We will find out, because guess what it is? It is the awards. Now, what categories are the awards? We have awards for the 3 main sections of the Grassroots Challenge. So that's your young farmers, your Duke of Edinburgh volunteers, and your special schools, plus a new Youth Forum category. So the winners of these categories are getting a unique and fabulous wooden award. Where else are you going to get something as cool as this that Louise is going to show you?
Here we are. I hope you can see the quality of these. They're all made from, what is it? Do you know the one?
I think it's yew. It's
beautiful.
like Northern Irish grown yew, handcrafted, unique to yourself. Like you win one of these, then you're set for life, baby. We also have 2 new categories this year. So as well as the new Youth Forum category, we have our adult champions, without whom some of the activities and the great work couldn't have happened. So as much as we want to award the young people for all their work, we do need to, you know, give some showering to the adults who helped us do it. And we also have the Commitment Through COVID Award. So obviously very special to recognize the people who continued doing activities throughout lockdown and throughout, you know, this whole pandemic-y mess, and continuing making a difference. So the winners of these awards will be getting a signed copy from Dara McAnulty's book, Diary of a Young Naturalist.
Yes. I don't think mine's signed, but maybe I'll get it signed sometime. Here we are.
Here's hoping. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, so there were lots. Yeah, I'll let them play the video.
Hi, I'm Connor.
And I'm Emma.
Since the launch of the programme in 2016, over 8,000 young people have taken part in the Grassroots Challenge.
Between them, they've clocked up over 600 projects and activities, all focused on benefiting wildlife and the environment. It's only right that we take some time this evening to award some of the amazing efforts that you, our Grassroots members, have been a part of throughout the project.
Each nominee this evening will receive a Grassroots Challenge certificate, as we can see, and the winners will receive one of these lovely awards at the front there. Since the launch of the Grassroots Challenge in 2016, participation within the Young Farmers Clubs of Ulster has grown and grown. At this point in time, over 95% of clubs have taken part in one way or another. This has included doing club night challenges, local wild idea projects and wildlife themed builder competitions. Over 500 young farmers have taken part in environmental training courses, and over 30 Eco Club awards have been issued. The following Grassroots Challenge Awards recognise young farmers clubs who have continuously engaged and pushed forward with the actions through the programme. the 4 chosen winners for the Young Farmers Clubs of Ulster category receiving a Grassroots Challenge 2020 award are
Randallstown YFC, Lisbon American YFC, Mourne YFC and Crumlin YFC. Lots of special schools have taken part in the Grassroots Challenge over the last 5 years, carrying out biodiversity surveys off their grounds, learning about nature and taking action to help wildlife at its local level. However, some schools clearly put in a huge amount in their involvement and gained a lot back from it. Those schools have been nominated for an award of this category. After a lot of careful consideration, the 4 schools chosen to receive a Grassroots Challenge 2020 award in this category this evening are
Knockevin School, Beachlawn School, Parkview School and Roddensville School. The Duke of Edinburgh's award challenges young people to take part in something new and outside your comfort zone. Many of the young people receiving awards tonight have done just that by incorporating wildlife and conservation into the award. Some have designed and carried out volunteer and skills projects, others made wildlife recording the aim of their expedition. We've been lucky enough to share a gold residential with those who have achieved the highest level of the award. The scope and variety of work has been inspiring. The few chosen tonight are the groups who have stood out during the last 5 years. The 4 Duke of Edinburgh award groups chosen to receive a Grassroots Challenge 2020 award in this category are
Banbridge Youth Club, Grimsport AEP, Forth Boys Rage and More and Wallace High School. The Adult Champion Award is a category to acknowledge the amazing efforts of several adults that have helped with the Grassroots Challenge over the years. Without their help, certain projects wouldn't have been where they are today. The chosen winners for the Adult Champion Award are
Elizabeth Adair, Randallstown Young Farmers Club, Gail McCulloch, List American Young Farmers Club, Rebecca Connor, Mourne Young Farmers Club, Lisa O'Hagan, Lakewood School, Lucia Flanagan, EOTAS Learning Centre in Newry, Adrian McLaughlin, Cedar Lodge School, Claire Devlin and Michelle Blade, St Colm High School, Sandra Patterson, Lydia in Integrated College, Gordon Aiken, Oma Explorer Scouts, and last but not least, Gillian West from Beachlawn School. The next category is the Commitment Through COVID Award, a category that has been put together to highlight the efforts from our members who were active prior to the impacts of COVID and who stayed committed to the continuation of the Grassroots Challenge project throughout. The winners of the Commitment Through COVID Award are
the Steele Family, Orchard Beale Society and Ulidia College. The final category for tonight is the Youth Forum Award. This is a peer-to-peer award to highlight some of the amazing work and personal growth of some of our fellow members of the Grassroots Challenge Youth Forum.
So the winners tonight are Carson Rogers and Dara McAnulty.
From the first Grassroots Challenge Youth Forum meeting, Carson has grown in confidence and has shown endeavour throughout his time with the project. This is why we believe Carson deserves this award.
I'm sure everyone on the call tonight has heard of Dara McAnulty in some way. With the release of his book this year, he has already received many prestigious awards, but with being from a Youth Forum member from the start, we thought it was only right that he would receive an award here tonight, so we'd like to award Dara McAnulty. Thank you to everybody who has taken part in the Grassroots Challenge, and well done to everybody who has won and been nominated for an award tonight. Thank you.
Well, congratulations. I'm loving the hat. Again, yeah, congratulations to everyone who won. Just like everyone's worked so hard as well. There's like all the participants, anyone who was nominated as well, but especially the winners. It was so good. Yeah, so that's us finished up for tonight. And we're just gonna do some closing statements and stuff. But thank you so much all for coming. It's been amazing to have everyone here, and all of the interaction's been great. It hasn't been just us talking to the screen. Also the highlights video, and I think potentially this, but it could be corrected, will be available on YouTube. If you search Grassroots Challenge, it should come up for you. So if you'd like to view that again or any of the content, it'd be good, and feel free to share it as well. And also keep an eye on our social medias, because we'll be doing bits on there.
Yeah. thank you again to everyone who has showed up, everyone who got an award, everyone who's commented in the chat. Thank you very much. Yes, my hats. It was a last minute decision. I thought you would be pleased, so I'm pleased that you're pleased. We also just want to thank all the people who have helped the Grassroots Challenge grow as much as it has. So thanks to our sponsors, Our Bright Future, the National Lottery Community Fund, all the partners and organizations. There's too many to name all of them. Trust me, I've looked at all of their logos. There's so many. Karen Kerr from Queen's for doing the evaluation report, Minister Edwin Poots, and others who sent in their goodwill messages. Thank you so much for recognizing the work we do. And yeah, I hope you have in your mindset that a future that ties environment with youth. And a big thanks to the Grassroots Challenge project team. We wouldn't be here without them and their work. We love them all very, 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 very dearly. That's right, I'm talking to you, Alexi, Orla, Andrew, Aaron. That's right, I've called you out. You know their names now. And thank you to all the other Youth Forum members as well. You've seen a lot of them through the videos. We really put ourselves out there this year. So thank you to all of them. I would tell you at this point to drive home safely, but hopefully you're not driving anywhere because you're warm and snuggly in bed. And that is all from us. Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you very much.
Bye.